Sheesh, hope you're doing fantastic. Cause I am. Yes, look, we got some news, man. You know, July July has been a crazy month. July started off good, but the way July ended, unbelievable. But let's get into this though.
Rick, first of all, I am so sorry. This must hit you profoundly.
Um, More than you'll ever know.
Is he crying? Or he,
People always wanted to paint us
so this
as
is
enemies, but we were actually very close friends. And we kept.
so this is Ric Flair. This is the gentleman Offset made a song about. I swear, in Offset's video, he seemed pretty young, but now
Up with each other on a regular basis.
he look different.
I just talked to Jimmy Hart yesterday, and he was fine.
Crying.
To have this happen is just horrible.
How did you get the news? I'm so sorry, Rick. I am so sorry.
Oh, I've gotten it from every.
Sheesh, bruh. I guess people react to news like this differently.
My phone won't stop. And that's a good thing because everybody is saying something nice. When social media can be so cruel, in this case, everybody is saying something nice.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
So,
Dang, he said social media can be so cruel. Dang, what are people saying on social media?
oh, I knew him over the years, but not like
He loved you, Harvey.
I really had a connection with this guy. I'm
Wow.
wondering what he meant to you. I mean, I want to hear your connection to him.
Well, we had magic. I mean, it wasn't like me and Steamboat, but we just had
Dang, he got a
chemistry
cut
that was.
on his forehead. What
I
happened?
felt like it equal to me and Steamboat, but in a
He's
different
been
way.
through a
And
lot.
he was so over. I mean, when I went there in the '90s.
Hulk
I had
Hogan.
never seen anything like it in my life. And the music started, and he came down the hallway. And, I mean, I would get him down for 2 minutes, and we'd have. It's just an unbelievable relationship. I mean, and I'll give you an idea of how much.
I guess that's why he is reacting the way he is, because if the person is dear to you, like very close, the tears just naturally just rolls down, bro. Like nobody have to force you to cry. Like it just really dropped like that. Cause I know what I'm talking about.
We had working together.
So
If we were doing a dark match after TV, we would go and he'd say, room service, and throw me in and give me the boot. Drop the big leg on me. We got back to the hotel for room service. I mean, that's how much fun we had working together.
So,
hey, that's crazy though. The first thing this man said was,
you guys
social media
were
could be
rivals
so
in the
cruel.
ring. And I'm so
Where's the
curious
lie,
about
bro?
this. Did that ever kind of
Where's
bleed
the
out
lie?
into real life?
Bro,
or
it's
were
like
you
people on
always
social
secretly
media
friends?
have no
Always
emotions.
friends. Always friends.
They different on the internet, bro.
I probably
so
would be
different.
remiss to say I wasn't jealous that he was making so much more money than me, but it had nothing to do with him.
Wow. Okay. So Hulk Hogan's was getting paper, man. He was getting that guala guala.
Just, I'm not going to bring up his name. But the promotion just put me in a bad spot, but not with him ever. Are you kidding? I loved him, and everywhere we went, we drew money. We had a connection, and and since then we've done signings together and like the Hard Rocks, and
Okay,
I
Hulk
keep
Hogan
up with him.
was a
I've been out
very
to his
rich
bar
guy.
for
I see why
karaoke, and
this video got
I mean,
a million plays.
you know, everybody wants to take a shot at Hulk, but he doesn't deserve it. You know, people make mistakes, and you know, who knows how that happened, but you know, it's unfair to judge any.
Yeah, guys, you know, I didn't even know this man passed. I didn't even know till like yesterday or today. Today is actually the day that I'm looking into this, you know, this death about this gentleman. Yeah, man, I've been in my own little world, you know, trying to get some money, like, you know, trying to get rich like these people, man. But so I haven't even been thinking about these people like that for real.
By, you know, I mean, who?
But the way he is talking about Hulk Hogan's makes the news sad now. Now I'm feeling something. Now since I'm looking into it, I'm feeling some type of sympathy.
Really, who is
for them.
anybody that's a celebrity to judge anybody? We've all made mistakes.
Thanks.
Let's talk salary.
Man,
Great.
mistakes.
What do you
Talk
typically
about
offer for this
mistakes,
role?
bro.
It's competitive.
And
I feel like
it was a number. It
yeah,
would be
mistakes, man.
So, you know, I've talked to him
I don't
over
like
the years,
mistakes no
and
more. I don't
you know
wanna make
about
mistakes
his
no more.
ups, of which there were many,
I don't wanna
and his
make any
downs,
mistakes for sure.
of which there were definitely some. Where was he? Where was he at the end of his life in terms of his head? Where was Hulk Hogan?
Good question.
Terry Bollea.
Well, I think he was doing great in it, but there's people that just, you know, they take shots at Hulk and they want to blame him for being protective of his position, but they don't. The young guys don't understand that back in the '80s, it wasn't as political as it is now, but you had to fight for your position. I mean, not fist fight, but in some cases even fist fight.
Wow.
Because everybody wanted to be you. Does that make sense?
It does.
Very deep, very deep. But that question though, it's really hard to know what's on somebody's mind unless that person is one of those that talks a lot. But I feel like most USA people really don't talk too much like that. Like, you know, they really like to keep their business on low key and not say too much about it, for sure. I don't know, but shit, I feel like they should ask if he had a wife. They should ask his wife that type of question. Cause I'm the type that like to, you know, I don't tell my male friends everything about me. Like, you know, I'll come have a great time with you. You know, sometimes I do, sometimes, yeah, I think, yeah. Most of the time the guys share their deep secrets with their male friends too, but you know.
And you mentioned being political. He was political. I mean, he was, I believe, the star of the Republican National Convention last year. And that, look, we're a 50-50 country, divided. And he paid a price for that even when he showed up in the ring.
Yeah, well, you know what? One thing about Hulk, and I've never forgotten it. He used to say to me, it's not about who's the best worker, it's about who makes the most money.
Wow. It's not about who's the best worker. It's about who makes the most money. Wow. Okay.
I hated that saying.
Well, what's interesting about...
Sheesh. Man, fascinating. Interesting.
saying is that kind of applied to your relationship with him, that he made a lot more money than you, and that's what mattered to him, yet you never showed jealousy toward him.
No, I couldn't. I wasn't mad at him. I was mad at the promotion.
He
I'm not
said
going to
they
bring up any names
dissing.
because now it's not a time to blame anybody. But
They throwing shit. I'm just kidding. I'm just reacting, man. They throwing
with
shots.
me, he knew that I wanted to work with him because that meant I was on top, and we had some fantastic dealings. The match with Shaquille O'Neal as special referee, and then Halloween Havoc where Tommy Hearns, Muhammad Ali, Sherry Martel. I mean, they're never going to be called classics, but they drew money, and we drew money. And the one.
Hey man, you gotta love rich people like this, man. You know, like they like making money. I respect that.
I said it publicly at the Garden one night.
I love money.
My son went to 6 rehabs, and he never.
I'm a child.
Not
to make money.
My insurance didn't cover rehab, so Hulk lent me money one time to keep him in rehab and keep him off life support. So I've never forgotten that, and I went to pay him back.
What caused his death, though? Like, I don't know.
Said, you never have to pay me back. I mean,
was it a natural cause of death or something different?
For you.
Wow.
And then when I was dying in the hospital, I don't remember, but he was the first one there. So, how do you forget things like that?
First one.
Jellyfish Lighting is an all-in-one permanent exterior lighting system. Through an app on your phone, you are able to decorate.
He was dying in the hospital.
So,
and Hulk Hogan.
This is,
the Hulk
an hour after we broke the news.
First one there.
So maybe it's too early, but I'm going to try. He was a complicated man. What do you think his legacy is?
Unbelievable.
His legacy is he's arguably, along with Steve Austin, the biggest star in the history of wrestling. For his generation, for his generations, he was light years ahead of me. I used to go back to Minneapolis to see my mom and dad, and they weren't part of the NWA.
Hey, like President Trump once said, life is a game. Money is how we keep score. Crazy. Wow.
One of the greatest things I ever
You guys
remember.
didn't hear nothing.
My dad would say to me, everybody knows who Hulk Hogan is. They don't know you. Okay, Dad.
Well, that's not true.
No, in Minneapolis, we didn't go there, you know. And I mean, we met up on the road, and when we did, we always partied and had fun. You know, we competed. But the one thing that was a for sure factor is the building was full. And we had fun. You know, we didn't have to talk about it for 3 hours. We knew what we were going to do because we felt it.
I get it. Rick, look, I know this was really hard to come on this soon after the announcement, but we so appreciate it. And again, at least from me and from TMZ, our deepest condolences.
Well, thank you. You know,
Wow.
I hope
Man, this cut, what caused that? Like, it seemed like he still been fighting somebody. Like, what's going on?
Just stands up and says, man, Hulk, you're the greatest. He made a lot of people a lot of money.
That he did.
Not just the promotion. He made a lot of people a lot of money. I can remember when he was working with Kamala, and Kamala wasn't getting paid right, and he went to Vince and said, Kamala needs more money. I mean, he had a good heart.
Wow, unbelievable news. We just, woke up to in July. Moment of silence for Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I saw him, man. Not in person, but he was very popular. Every you know, motherfucking thumbnails. You seeing this on covers, wrestling games. But man, we gotta keep moving forward, man. It's Midas, Kofi Interfo in the building. Guys, leave your thoughts in my comment section. Read the description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. More dope content already uploaded. Tune in, watch all of it. And leave comments, man. I will get back to y'all. Make sure you watch the next video that's coming. I do be going live too. I'll be streaming video games. So subscribe and wait.